guys, Willie here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the all-new 2026 Ford F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. And for those of you guys who don't know, the F-250 has been the entry-level part of Ford's mighty Super Duty lineup since 1999. The 5th generation F-250 that you see here has been with us since 2023, getting a few tweaks last year for the 2025 model year, and for 2026, the F-250 is available in 5 trims ranging from the $47,000 base XL up to the top $80,000 Platinum. The Tremor package that you see here is available on all trim levels outside of the base XL, with the Lariat giving you the best sweet spot between capability, comfort, and affordability. Last year's updates made it so the Lariat now comes standard with Ford's 6.8-liter V8, with a 7.3-liter V8 being a $1,000 option. The Tremor, however, is only available with either the 7.3, the $10,495 6.7 Power Stroke, which in its regular output cranks out 475 horsepower, 1,050 pound-feet of torque, or you can go all the way for the top high output Power Stroke that we have here for $12,995, cranking out 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. So, although the 2026 Lariat starts at $64,000, we have the $13,000 diesel, $5,000 Tremor package, the $5,000 Lariat Ultimate package, among a few other options and goodies. But what else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So first thing you notice, the slightly flickering LED daytime running lights are not actually flickering in real life, just the way the camera picks up the LEDs, with full LEDs for the high and low beam turn signal and an LED fog light. Full front parking sensing, black accent package here too, giving us the black grille, blacked out smoked Ford badge with a forward-facing camera underneath, helping us out with the 360. The silver gray metallic paint color is also really nice in the Florida sun. Super Duty stamped on the hood area. The wheel and tire setup, the main reason why we're going with the Tremor package in the first place are these beefy 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler DuraTrack all-terrain tires. Dimensions being 285/75 R18 with a 2-inch suspension lift. Hopefully you can pick up the springs, dampers, frame, 8-lug pattern with a locking center cap labeled Ford on top. The black accent package gives us this black F-250 badge, aluminum Lariat right up top, heat extraction. The red 6.7-liter indicates that we get the high output Power Stroke turbo diesel, the black mirror caps, LED turn signals labeled Ford on the mirror. With the tow mirrors here too, they slide in and out, fully adjustable blind spot monitoring on the mirror, with the lower mirror being adjusted by hand. Additional camera to help us out with the 360, black window trim, black pillars, smart access for the driver and a front passenger. We get the power deploying running boards here too. I'll take a step back. Hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this 2026 F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor, with the additional bed step out rear underneath the gas cap not being pushed to open, but no latches to pull, with diesel and diesel exhaust fluid right next to it. The rear wheel and tire setup, same thing as up front. The only difference is a smaller brake caliper. I don't think we have a 2-inch suspension lift out rear. It's more of a 1-inch out rear and a 2-inch out front to keep it a little bit more leveled. Still the 8-lug pattern and the Ford lockable center cap. Leaf springs, frame, and appears to be a full-size spare tire as well. Tremor labeled on the upper right part of the bed. LED turn signals, but the brake lights do not appear to be LED. Additional step for the bumper, full rear parking sensing, Super Duty stamped underneath the Ford logo. Shout out Carl Flamer Ford in Tarpon Springs, Florida for helping make this review possible. Our backup camera next to our zone light, and the tailgate, gotta press and hold for like half a second, is very well damped. We get the Tough Bed spray and bed liner, which feels very rugged and premium. Tie downs in each corner, LED box lighting, and a ruler back here, so perfect for the job site or fishing trips. And our deployable step. It's very easy to pull out, but with one hand and the camera in my other hand, it's not necessarily the easiest to put back in. But taking a step inside of this truck, one of, if not the easiest heavy-duty trucks to get in and out of. GM does a great job with their multi-pro tailgate as well. We have an additional camera on the third brake light, giving us a good view of what we have going on in our bed, and a pretty easy process, as you mentioned, getting in and out. But unlike GM's multi-pro tailgate, this isn't quite as easy to put away, at least not with one hand. First step is to drop this top part and then try to find a way to fold down this center piece. The step itself, pretty easy. And we can lift this tailgate right back up, take a step back, and check out the exhaust tip. We can squat back here, hopefully get a better look at the tires, heavy duty differential, suspension, and full size spare tire. But speaking of the dual outletted exhaust tips, let's fire up this high output 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel and hear how she sounds. All right guys, that was the sound of the high output 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel sold by Ford for the 2026 F-150 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. Cranking out 500 horsepower, 1,200 pound-feet of torque, made to a 10-speed heavy-duty automatic transmission, sending the power to the rear or all four wheels with a part-time four-wheel drive system. You can expect this 8,200 pound heavy-duty truck to get to 60 in the mid 5-second range. That is just unreal considering the weight of this vehicle. Just tells you how powerful this turbo diesel really is. We can shut this hood right down. The hydraulic struts are appreciated. We can take a step back and walk around this 2026 F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. Before we take a step inside, let's hop over here to the window sticker with this 2026 F-250 single rear wheel 4x4 crew cab with a carbonized gray exterior, black Onyx ActiveX trimmed interior. You can pause to take a look at all the standard features. $13,500 for the high output Power Stroke, so they actually upped the price compared to what it is on their website. But there are a couple discounts to go along with it, so at the end of the day, it's about the same thing. $42.95 for the black appearance package. I'll leave a link right over here, show you everything that comes with it. $44.50 for the Tremor off-road package, same thing. Link right here comes with it. $14.95 for the twin panel moonroof. We'll check out in 1 second. $250 for the switches. $2,825 for the Lariat Ultimate package, but that also includes the $2,250 Lariat Premium package. I'll leave a link right here again, show you everything that comes with it. So $29,000 in total options, $2,600 for the destination and delivery charge. You get about $4,000 in manufacturer options and a few dealer options, especially once these start to sit in the lots for a few months. So yes, definitely getting up there in price, about $95,000, but this is about as capable of an off-road luxury truck in the heavy-duty segment as you're gonna get. We've seen 1500s like Denali Ultimates that don't really have any truck capability creep to basically this price point. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. The power running boards are appreciated. Leather door panel or ActiveX trim door panel, gushy soft armrest, auto one touch front windows, power windows out rear, power folding mirrors, and they're the tow mirrors which can slide back and forth. Wood trim, 3 memory seats, lock and unlock, Bang & Olufsen sound system. You'll fit a 6-inch sub, stack 2 footlongs, stack 2 more footlongs, 24 to 32 ounce bottles in these cup holders. Plastic step-in plate. The Lariat Ultimate gets these perforated leather seats which are heated and ventilated. I believe the standard Lariat without the Ultimate package also gets ventilated seats. We have lumbar control. You can recline, drop, lift, and slide, but taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start, stop, and everything fires right to life. But first thing we notice, guys, this is a really premium interior. Of course, we are getting up there in price, so to be expected. But there really isn't an option or feature that we're missing here. The steering wheel is thick, solid 10 and 2, perfect 9 and 3. We get a 6 o'clock spoke down below, and this is a hydraulic steering rack with electric assist. So you get pretty good feel, pretty hydraulic-y feedback, but you also don't have the heavy weight that comes with a pure hydraulic rack. Very light, but still very direct and linear, especially for a heavy-duty truck weighing over 8,000 pounds. The horn area is rubberized. The horn, very loud and aggressive. People will be definitely getting out of your way. Dual window check, we get dual pane windows. The stocks have a satisfying click, auto headlamps, auto high beams, and auto rain sensing wipers. Adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, volume, and voice commands. On the right side, we get our adjustments for the 12-inch digital gauge display, hang up and answer your phone calls, and skip controls. The adjustments, right now we're looking at main menu, my view, trip, fuel, heads up display, gauges, and off-road towing status, navigation, phone, audio, vehicle maintenance, and overall settings. My personal favorite would be the gauges, so we'll leave it there. Either general measurements, diesel measurements, auxiliary, or just general. It's my personal favorite to leave it at all times. But even here we have adjustments: turbo, engine brake, exhaust filter, auxiliary, and diesel gauges. We'll leave it over here for the diesel measurements. Tach going to around 4,000 RPM, and the speedometer going to 100. The heads up display right up top, hopefully you can pick it up on camera. Very large and crisp resolution with a tilt and telescoping steering column. You get adjustable lights for the mirrors, interior lighting, auto headlamps. You get our bed light and drop our tailgate with a click of a button. Electronic parking brake, adjustable foot pedals, so hopefully you can pick the pedals up on camera. Some aluminum outlining the air vents, and massive 12-inch infotainment screen. Up top you get our exhaust brake, hill descent control, Bang & Olufsen sound system, soft dashboard with some additional storage. The response here is just about perfect. It's not the Google-based infotainment screen we just reviewed in the new Explorer, but it's still fantastic display with audio, phone, nav, apps, settings, and features. Apps, take a quick look. Apple CarPlay is wireless, and Android Auto with YouTube built in, and Stingray karaoke. Interesting. And features, pause, take a look. My personal favorite to leave it at all times would be the nav, so we'll leave it there. We get a reverse trailer steering, trailer brake controller, part-time 4-wheel drive system, 2-high, 4-high, locking rear diff, and 4-wheel drive low. We have our drive mode selector. Our drive modes include normal, slippery, off-road, rock crawl, as well as tow haul and eco mode. We'll start the review off in normal, try out eco and see what the differences are. Dual zone automatic front climate control with heated and ventilated seats. With our heated steering wheel function, you can access the camera at all time, hazards, turn off the traction control, and our pause and skip function. We can open up our glove box with a click of a button, which is decently spacious. You'll fit probably a pair of shoes in there. This is one of the more spacious upper glove boxes that I've seen on this channel. 12 volt beneath it, 120 volt, 400 watt AC outlet, wireless phone charging pad, USB A and C ports with a cover, which is just a hard premium plastic. You'll fit a couple phones in this slot. I'll move these keys out of the way so you guys can see these cup holders. On the left side, it's labeled F Series, established 1948. With our cup holders on the right side, you'll fit 32-ounce bottles, but you can slide this top piece over. Now you have 2 additional cup holders. Pretty cool design from Ford. We can open up this center console area. With this upper tier, you'll fit 4 wallets, coin slots, and business cards. You'll probably fit 8 to 10 2-liter bottles of soda, 2 additional USB-C ports, and an LED interior light. The lower glove box is not damped or lined felt. You'll fit about 10 to 15 license plates. Should be able to fit 2 pairs of shoes, about 4 to 6 Harry Potter books. Super Duty labeled up top with this faux aluminum trim. Frameless, auto-dimming rear view mirror. The interior lights back here are LED. We can open up this massive panoramic moonroof. While the shade opens up, we have 6 auxiliary switches. Our 5th opening rear window as well opens up pretty quickly. You can shut it right up. And we'll open up this glass now that the shade is opened. The glass goes underneath the second panel so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. We'll see how far it goes. See if it goes any further. It does. So well into the second row, massive opening. It's a beautiful day today in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Sunny and 75 degrees. We can shut this glass right up. Leave the shade open so when we hop out back, you guys can see how much light is brought into the cabin. But that's about it for the front seat, at least. This 2026 Ford F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. Let's take a step out back, see how much space is offered back here, as well as the overall quality of the materials. So that ActiveX material continues up top, soft leather for the armrest. The door handle is typical F-Series, which is very convenient for getting in and out of this truck. We don't get auto one-touch windows. Our rear, we'll see if they're dual pane. They are not. The cup holder right in front of it, some more wood accents, Bang & Olufsen speaker. You'll squeeze a foot long up top, easily stack 2 on top of each other, and a 32-ounce water bottle. The power running board continues. The second row seats are perforated, heated, not ventilated. Decently bolstered though. We can lift these seats right up with some additional storage, which can also tuck away and access a flat floor. We'll open up the seatbelt so it's not sticking me in the back. But taking a step in the back seat of this 2026 F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. Knee room, I have over a foot of it. Headroom, even with the moonroof, I have a couple of inches. And I can scoop my butt forward, compromise a little bit of knee room, and have a little bit more space for my head. We get mat pockets behind both the front seats, air vents, 2 USB-C ports, heated second row seats, and a 120 volt 400 watt AC outlet. The armrest back here is soft leather. You'll fit 24, possibly 32-ounce bottles. and a ton of light brought into the cabin thanks to these twin panoramic moonroofs. Interior light is LED. We get a hook for a suit or a dress and a grab handle helping us get in and out. Taking a step out of here, really nice interior here, to be expected for the money, but Ford never disappoints, especially for their higher trims. Beautiful truck on the outside too, with these massive 35-inch wheels, the 6.7 liter heavy duty power stroke, high output power stroke, making it not just one of, if not the most off-road capable heavy duty trucks out on the road today. It's also by far the fastest. But speaking of the performance, let's take this 2026 F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor out for a drive and see what it's got. All right guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all new 2026 Ford F-250 Lariat Ultimate Tremor. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. My first impressions though, the steering feels buttery smooth. It was such a good idea for them to add this electric rack alongside this hydraulic steering. Sorry, I had to move the keys out of the way. But it was a good idea because now you get the reliability and heavy duty capability of the hydraulic rack while also getting the smoothness and refinement that we get out of this electric rack. Brakes also feel really good, easily the best feeling heavy duty brake in the heavy duty truck segment, especially considering these massive 35-inch all-terrain tires. We'll take a step out here. Throttle response, of course, feels really good. Once we're situated, we can lean into it. Woo! Yeah, guys, this thing can rip. You look down and you are moving. And now just cruising along at highway speeds. It's a windy day today, and you don't really hear that much wind noise. These dual pane windows do a great job helping isolation. Doesn't really take any throttle to keep this thing moving at highway speeds either. And it drives straight. Very straight. Try out a quick passing power. Woo! Wow. That is just insane how this thing can pick up speed, weighing over 8,000 pounds. Brakes still feel good. Really impressive. The ride quality is also fantastic. Easily the best riding heavy duty pickup truck that I've ever driven in my life. It soaks these things up, not just like a 1500, like a comfortable 1500. You could have fooled me and told me that this had an air suspension on it. It truly feels like it. We can try out a real world turning radius test. Pretty sharp, about half throttle. Oh my gosh. This is in eco mode, by the way. Yeah, for daily driving, I think I'd leave it in eco mode. Even in eco mode, it still pulls like a beast. Good throttle response, smooth shifts. And you lean into it, that boost kicks in and you take off. You feel all 1,200 of that foot-pound of torque. About half throttle, boost kicks in, eco mode. And the ride quality for a heavy-duty truck is just unmatched. Overall, guys, if you're looking for the ultimate balance of comfort, capability, and affordability, which is crazy to say for a $94,000 sticker price, but as they sit in the lots, the prices will be coming down. And when you consider how comfortable this interior is, heated and ventilated seats, monstrous audio system, 12-inch touchscreen, basically 12-inch digital gauge display, comfortable seats too, really smooth steering, and a ride quality that you can convince me that I was in a 1500. That says a lot. All while being able to tow over 15,000 pounds, being able to carry over 3. But yes, this is absolutely an expensive truck, but if you're okay with paying the money for it, I don't see many vehicles that are better. And a big thanks to Brian and the rest of the management and staff here at Carl Flamer Ford in Tarpon Springs, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car, SUV, or truck in the Tampa Bay, Tarpon Springs area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Brian, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel's just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.